Welcome to Fan Fiction on YouTube. I'm your host Kanisha Walker, and today I'm going to start a story that I really just came up with. Total drama, Revenge of the Island. Wow, I think I forgot what I was gonna say. Oops. Sorry for that. I was writing the story down on my phone and I accidentally put half of what I just said. Okay, let me try this again. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fan Fiction on YouTube. Today, I am going to tell you the tale of Mike and Zoey from off a Total Drama Revenge of the Island. Not Total Drama All Stars, Total Drama Revenge of the Island. Because I think Total Drama All Stars kind of destroyed a important part of the relationship of Mike and Zoey. Here's what happened. You see, Mike and Zoey's relationship was actually very good. I thought it was already a really good relationship, with one of them being an only child, the other one having multiple personality disorder, and it seemed so far that everything was going well in their relationship. They seemed like the perfect couple, and many people could like them and many people could hate them. Also, I really love the whole Timmy. Sorry. Also, I really like the idea of them as a couple, because, like, you immediately can sense the vibes that they are a couple, but you also can sense how some people wouldn't think that they should be in a relationship, as I was saying, but you also can be able to sense how people don't think that they should be in a relationship because they seem a little different, but at the same time, they have very good similarities. Like this. Both of them have went through hard times. Both of them are really kind. The other one has problems with it. Well, actually, both of them have problems with it. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Okay, so let's explain their characters. Zoey, she's nice. She's an only child, and by Dawn's perspective, from a Total Drama, and by Dawn's perspective on Total Drama All Stars, it is informed that Zoey had a very lonely childhood, and it's kind of even sadder. In Total Drama All Stars, this is the one time I actually kind of like it as Zoey, in that it shows that she didn't really go well on birth. She didn't really, have great times in parties in general. And, like, I was kind of surprised, but at the same time not surprised, because of the whole lonely childhood thing. I tried to not focus on how they just kept taking the focus. I tried not to focus too much on how they took the focus of Zoey away and just put the focus on what was that? Oh, right. How they put too much of the focus on Mike and his multiple personalities. And the worst part is, it's not even on his multiple personalities. I will agree with many people when I say I don't like Vito that much either. Manitoba Smith, I wish I had seen a lot more of him, because I like Indiana Jones references, and it seems really good that they were able to make that so fast. Tell me in the comment section below if y'all really like Manitoba Smith. I was going to make a fan fiction story on Manitoba Smith and on his adventures and everything. It seemed really great, and you could see a lot of plot points on how Manitoba Smith was. That just reminds me on how Mike's childhood was. I mean, many people have many theories about Mike's personalities, and, like, when he first was diagnosed with these. I wish I knew, because then it would make sense more on what his personality is more like. Oh, well, anyway, let's get to the real thing that I came here to tell you. As I said, it's fan fiction on YouTube. I think I just made up, where I tell the stories of stuff from off of fan fiction, and you have to guess whether I actually wrote it on fan fiction or whether I just made it up. So here's how the story goes. So have many of you people ever wondered if like Mike and Zoe still have a relationship after total drama? Because to be honest, I always guess, well, yeah, duh. Well, why wouldn't they? They seem like the perfect couple. And many of you people might disagree, and many of you people might agree with my statement that they probably did still have a really good relationship after total drama, Revenge of the Island. But then many of you people are like, well, I did started watching some fan fiction about like what were their lives before they entered total drama and what were their lives after they have entered total drama. I was at first going to write one on total drama on their life after total drama all stars. You know, after Mike's got rid of his multiple personality disorder thing, which in itself kind of seems a little illogical because, like, it's a disorder. How the heck do you get rid of a disorder that fast and even on your own? It just seemed a little ridiculous. And I really hated that they got rid of Mike's multiple personality disorders, because then that brought a downgrade on Revenge of the Island, where here in the last moment, Zoe, where Mike reveals his multiple personality disorder secret to Zoe, and Zoe was already informed by Cameron, so that didn't really go well. That didn't really go as well as you would think, but it still was a heartwarming moment in itself. And I say that that is why I'm going to start this thing on chapter 1. I don't know if I'm going to do this every day where I tell you a story on the total drama. I'll probably just put it on fan fiction instead, because that seems a little less hard. But then again, doing it on a video seems even less harder, because, like, seriously, you would not believe how many times I would be sitting for like 3 days in the same room trying to come up with ideas, and I would only get like almost only 500 words. I normally go to 1,000, because I think 1,000 words is way better than just doing it. Okay, so anyway, chapter 1. This is after Total Drama Revenge of the Island. Here's how it goes. This is after everybody escaped the island. This is after everybody escaped the place with the robots and everything. So it goes like this. I was trying to think of it. It was on the tip of my tongue. Hang on. It was on the tip of my tongue, and then I lost it. Don't you hate it when you're about to say something and then you forget it? Maybe that's why people write scripts more often, even for their own videos. Like, you think, wait, why make a script of your own video? Well, I guess it depends on what you're trying to think of. For fan fiction, sometimes I would have like the fan fiction screen right on the side of my computer, and then the next, as I was saying, for fan fiction things, I would have it right on the side of my computer, and then sometimes I would just make it up as I go along. I'm trying to make it up as I go along, because I really haven't even finished it. My actual fan fiction I was gonna make. Okay, here goes. So anyway, chapter 1. Mike and Zoe's relationship outside of total drama Revenge of the Island. Here's how it goes. So Mike and Zoe were riding in an airplane. Yeah. Uh, space. Dot. Sorry, comma. Hang on. Chapter 1, Mike and Zoe's relationship. Mike and Zoe were on an airplane. Yeah, I'm gonna have to refix it. As I was saying, Mike and Zoe, like I said, I'm trying to write this on here. It's not going well. Anyway, Mike and Zoe were on an airplane enjoying the view. When Zoe asked, oh boy, I can't do this. No, I mean, I just can't. No, I just can't do that. The phone is distracting me, and every time I keep trying to like write it down, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So let me just start from the top and start over. Okay? Hang on. Okay, let's try this a little differently. You ready? Okay, chapter 1. Mike and Zoe relationship. So Mike and Zoe are on an airplane where they're both enjoying the view. When here come is a flight coming is a flight attendant on the aisle asking if anybody wants some peanuts. Mike and Zoe both agree. Now Mike's so Mike and Zoe start a conversation. Total drop. Was really crazy. Says Mike agreed. Yeah, it seems like we would never get through that. Now, as I will tell you, I have no idea how the heck long in the timeline is total drama, like how long they even be, like they be in the show. I have no idea. Like, I have no idea how long the days go because sometimes in the story it'll show them actual days going by episodes, so it's mostly episodic. But then there's other times where it totally confuses you and you don't know if it's episodic anymore. Panorama Revenge was the first time that they actually started to make the episodes shorter, like the finale shorter, and they didn't make it as long as Total Drama Action, Total Drama World Tour. All of them were at least like 26 episodes. And I think Total Drama World Tour was like one episode extra, or like they pushed one episode back, and I think it was just 25 episodes. But nonetheless, they were all long. But after Total Drama Revenge of the Island, they were all short. They were about like 10 episodes. No, actually, I think Total Drama All Stars was 13. Yeah, 13. But most of them, they were really short. The first one, they were really short. Instead of the long thing. Oh, well, but anyway. Do you think you might ever go back onto X Zoe X Mike? I don't think that would be the best idea since Mike Zoe Mike's reaction looking both panicky and looking calm. You know? It would be nice to like go on a vacation. Yeah, Mike agreed. But where will we even go? Man, this makes me wish I had pictures. But nonetheless, I'm making this up as I go along. So anyway, well, it would be. Well, it would really be nice to go on vacations and night, but where would we even go? So we thinking of ideas sees a brochure that one of the finance has. Zoe stops the client and then grabs the brochure and says, "Thank you." So Zoe shows the brochure to Mike, and Mike and Zoe look at the brochure. I guess it'll kind of look like this, but less dandy. More like, hang on. It would look more like this, like the inside, like this. Oh, anyway. Oh yeah, it'd be really good. Yeah. So where should we go? Mike and Zoe were having a difficulty as many places look really good. But finally they both came to an agreement. A nice hotel in a nice beachy place. And the best part was it was neat. It was really calm and nearly deserted. So they could have plenty of time to be together. As a couple, of course, I say. So it happened to be, so they decided to go to this place. And what is this place? Why, it's a little island off of Maine. Not what the Maine you're thinking of. Don't you dare think of the Maine you're thinking of. This is a Maine island that I just made up called Makawaka. I have no idea where I got that from. I probably got that from an old saying in a cartoon or something. But for now, unless I heard it from some other place, if I did, I am sorry that I took your idea or took the name or catchphrase that you had. Like I said, I'm making this up as I go along. So when you wait, they asked the flight attendant what would be the best way to be able to get there. Flight attendant tells the two that the best way to get there is to get off at the next stop and find airplane 57. Thank you, Zoe said in a sweet whisper. So anyway, the flight attendant didn't walk away and then sat down to take a little break. When a large, round looking guy came and asked for 10 packs of oyster skins, which he said, sir, I think you have the wrong place. We don't sell oyster skins, all we sell is peanuts, popcorn, and all those things. Oh, my bad. You see, I have this terrible cold, and whenever I think of something like sushi or something, I start thinking of foods like that. The flight attendant understood and just gave the guy a large bag of popcorn. Thank you, Henry, said the Roman. I have no idea where I got that from. I think it's because I was thinking of SpongeBob recently. Oh, but anyway, so it went like this. Soon the plane landed. And Maya and Zoe grabbed their bags and the flight attendant waved goodbye to them and they waved goodbye back at her. So what are we? So we need to find airplane 57. No problem. He said Mike. Then a random question buzzed into Zoe's head. Mike, regular Zoe said, yes. Quick question. When you go, when you turn into one of your multiple personality disorders, multiple personalities, do you ever feel like you're somewhere else, or you have like no memory of what happened? Mike, Mike was surprised by this question for many times. Only people like a doctor or therapist would ask him these questions. So I turned around and Zoe and answered that question while they were looking for airplane 57. Well, this kind of hard to explain. Most of the time, I can't remember what I'm doing when one of my multiple personalities take over. Half of the time, I feel like I'm in this kind of void where there's nothing there except me. And then other times, my mind's completely blank. I can't even remember the last thing I was doing. I'm just completely baffled. So I look concerned if it was a good idea to ask that question. But then she continues asking various questions. Did you ever like get in trouble because of one of your multiple personalities? Back at school. And I was like, well, most most of the time, yeah, it did get into various troubles, but it did come in very use. My second, well, there was this one time me and my classmates were on this wilderness um survival challenge, and at the end, Smith was able to help with that very well. And the trying to this brain manager with the first so makes sense. It's a way being very understandable and smiling. Yeah, it's been there have been very times where I've had good times and bad times with my multiple personalities. But still, I kind of like having them, no matter how difficult it can be to control them. Mike admitted, well, maybe, maybe you could explain more about your multiple personalities while we finally get on board this airplane. How long was I telling the stories in Mike? And long enough that I was able to notice airplane 57 and stop you from walking any further. So, okay. All right. And Mike, so they both get on airplane 57 where they know this, that there are a strange amount of people on there. There are some people that look like vampires. Other people that look like they're fans of, well, how would I say it? I guess I kind of say the fans of Marvel. And then other people just look plain regular as just couples with their kids and all that. So man and Zoe just sit down. This plan seems a little weird. Seems odd. Then which and his voice appeared to be. Hmm, sorry, I was trying to think of the name and then I forgot. Let's just say it was a girl with blonde hair wearing a red shirt, blue jeans, and black high heels. Huh. I can't believe my parents made me go into this island. Well, I guess I do need the rest. Plus, I was able to stack my supplies for my stories. So I'll be able to write my stories, and my parents will be none the wiser. Said the girl. So the girl said,
Kanisha, go clean up that kitchen. We're about to go.
Okay.
In a little bit. Oh, sorry.
Well, it's all right.
All right. Okay, so they went on airplane 57 and noticed strange people. Then there's the girl who said to be a supposed writer who aboard the plane as well. Then a few more new ones came. One was another girl with long brown hair, had a hazel notebook that actually looked like it was made from the same thing as it is colored. She was also wearing a black headband and had a purple shirt with a pink skirt and had regular sneakers on. I won't say which color because sometimes I just don't care about the color and I get tired. Then there was also Cameron. You know, Cameron from Total Drama Adventure. I'm not going to tell you what the heck he looks like. You better look it up yourself. Sorry. You better just look it up for yourself because I ain't describing all these freaking characters. I'm only describing the OCs that I feel. So any other characters that I say from Total Drama that you do not recognize, you better look it up in the freaking weekend. Anyway. Then the last girl had short red hair, had black lipstick, pretty blue eyes, was wearing a black dress and had black heels and even black nail polish on. Outside you could tell she looks like a stereotypical goth, but inside had a different past. Wow! I gotta say, I really think I should write a TV show now because I really feel like my descriptions are perfect at this moment. But anyway, forget about that. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. Here I was. So here's how. So the other girl sat behind Zoey and Mike, and then Cameron and the other girl sat behind the supposed writer. And the supposed writer seemed to recognize the redhead. Vi? And the redhead was the supposed writer. He? Good, it's so good to see you. He was a supposed writer aboard before. I can't believe you're taking this trip too. It's so lame. You're supposed stereotypical guy. You're not even kidding. You didn't forget your whole goth kit because your parents think you're creeping people out, did you? No, absolutely not. I got the whole set with me. There's a few I had to leave back home, but this should be enough. It's my emergency supply in case things like this ever happen. Well, I'm glad you were able to finish. See, oh, hang on. I gotta fix this. Sock. Looks so ragged. Okay. So anyway, it has been not that long.
No, y'all told I'm not waiting.
Where was I? I forgot.
Come here.
Oh, wait. Wait. I remember where I was. Sun, the rain is up because and talking about how the parents don't say, could we support them on their career path? The teen God wants to be a poet, and the writer, well, she wants to be world famous and maybe make her own TV show. And then, as they're from the writer in her position asked them, if they're going to be on the floor right next to her. They helped the writer named T up. That's just the letter T, not the T-I. It's just T. And here you have and thank you, Zoe. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you're Mike and Zoe go off a total drama to the island. Am I correct? Mm-hmm. T really nice. And then the 13 hundreds aborted the plane looked at it and recognized them too. And Zoe now. Mike now. It his question. Well, I guess he's the main. What was it like in from did y'all really have to face all the game? Your stuff on and precision. Like, tell me everything. Oh wait, I don't have my notebook going. Be brilliant with assignment. Okay, now tell me everything. Well, it's a long story. It's a long story. Wait a minute. Guys, I gotta pause this. The teenagers waited in anticipation for them to raise up and Mike to start the story of how they became on how their lives were on total drama revenge of the island. So we start. Well, it started with me being really nervous if I might even make any friends on this show. Then, let's just say it was a crazy story after that. So Megan we were showing us facial expressions of smiles and nervousness and everything. And even blushing a little bit, explained everything that happened on Total Drama Revenge of the Island and Consent. And the teenagers were surprised, but even though they knew it, they were just so surprised to hear it from the actual people who experienced it. Then last year, they got to ask the question, did you like to be in the island? What you said y'all heard by heard from the past, so y'all were going to do that, but y'all still done it. To be honest, me and all those amazing friends was great and I did this really nice. So yeah, I still do my thing. I would be nice too. I definitely would do it again. But teenage fans smile. At their reaction, seeing that Mike and Zoe, we still develop a relationship. So, question, actually, and for what? Said the brown-haired girl. Huh. Wait, what? I couple what? Replies the brown-haired girl. Well, man, then, then the writer named Tim just stopped and said, you know what? Don't have us. I think we already figured it out pretty well. So, he and the other girl sat back down. But he's still being curious at home question. Hold on a minute, one more. I'm gonna ask you something. Like, have you always tried to keep your multiple personality disorder thing secret? So, as the writer. At first, I didn't really know about it that much. Then the doctors checked me out and told me have there's recently been things where that has happened. I gotta charge it. Oh no! Does that mean what I think it means? It does. But the story! Forget the story! My baby needs a charge. She's right. Forget the story. Her baby needs a charge. Aww. There are no aww. It needs a charge. I'm gonna put an end to this. Sorry, guys. But I gotta end the story here. This is gonna be part one. I would call this part one of chapter one. So if any of you people like total drama, like Mike and Zoe's relationship, put that in the comment section below. And also, if y'all want to see any more of my videos, just check out my YouTube page. You might find more fan fiction on YouTube there. And also check out my fan fiction account as well. It's Kanisha the. I bet y'all love my Harry Potter fan fiction. I got like 669 views. So